Hi everyone, it's been a while, but I tend to always show my face a little bit more when I'm juicing, and I'm back juicing. Currently on day 29 of an extended juice fast. I've settled into this juice fast much more than I have on previous fasts, and I could be going for quite a little bit longer if going with what my initial thought is going to be. So I'm just taking it day by day at the moment, but really enjoying it, how I'm feeling off it. I'm mainly living off pineapples at the moment. Have to actually thank God, thank the universe, thank the creator that these exist, because this, honestly, I feel like I need a hit of it sometimes. I need my pineapple fix each day, and there's been some days where, I've not been able to get hold of pineapples, or, there was a day I couldn't even get much fruit at all, and I had to go on to cucumber, which was difficult. But these really have been the saviour at the moment. So why I'm doing the fast then, the extended fast, I feel that I need to go longer than the 45 days that I've done before. So this is kind of like my fourth fast really, 45 days and then a 10 days. I knew that wasn't going to go into the much higher days, but I did intend it on being longer when I first set out with that one. And then a further 40 days last year. So I've kind of been on this path for about 3 years now, coming up to that. So the first fast juice fast was the back end of 2020, and it's kind of been always leading me back to it ever since. I might not always have been raw, well, definitely wasn't always raw. I slipped back to all kinds of the old way of eating for me, and that's why I feel that I've got to go longer than the 40 days. For example, I broke that fast with a Chinese. I was going to leave a video about it at the time because I thought, that would be a funny one to do. But anyway, I didn't end up doing. But I broke that with a Chinese. So that just shows that my former eating habits were still there. And I've been guided to this path with the raw foods, high fruit within that really, that we're frugivores, and that's how we thrive best. And it's going to be one of them things, I'm going to keep picking myself back to it. And right now, when I'm 29 days in, I just see it as, well, keep going. That's a substantial amount of time to already be at. And the majority of the time, I'm just really enjoying it. Not hungry that often, because if you're drinking enough juices, then the physical aspect's fine. I feel really good in that sense. You do think of food sometimes. Well, obviously you do, and sort of miss that a little bit, but it's different to how I found the fast before. Previously, on the last one, I don't know what day, but I'd been licking the salt off crisps at one point, and licking peanut butter and everything. And as they say, digestion starts in the mouth, or even with the eyes. But digestion starts in the mouth. So I was doing that on the last one, and I've not done any of that. I feel a big part of it is that I'm not being kind of trying to get down all the green juices like I previously was. I'm mainly sticking to the fruit. I know it's not getting, maybe the wide range of all the nutrients, but right now that's how I feel my best at the moment. When I was having, say, the lemon ginger blast, which I've made a video about that before, I could feel like in my belly, like this kind of thing. And I think it was just too intense for me. I think this way, it's at a slower pace. I'll release in time. I know we need longer for the emotional attachment side and for everything else that comes with doing longer extended fast. So for me, I've already lost 7 pounds of weight, and I feel it doesn't need to be any faster than that for my size, my frame, and where I'm at. And like this mucoid plaque that we have a build-up of, that is a protective barrier from our way that we consume foods, and I could, you know, like the rest of us, eat the junks and have binges on, yeah, well, you name it, kind of thing. So I've been there with all of that. So yeah, I just feel like when my body knows it can trust me, that may be when that is released, because I do know that's where I store weight the most, and you know, as humans, we should be lean. So anyway, I just wanted to introduce the Nama. I didn't have this when I've last made videos. This is a life changer. It is a game changer. It is well worth the investment. See how excited I got about it then. I was thinking earlier, like, it's the best purchase besides my car, life-changing purchases. And I suppose your phone really, but like this is up there with the car. It's an essential. And yeah, compared to the other juice fast that I did, it's not like when I wasn't fasting, I continue to use the juice on a daily basis, whereas with this one I do. And they say that the best juicer is the one that you use. And it looks all right on the counter and everything. It's not too loud. The noisiest thing to go through is the apples. And yeah, and it's easier to clean than other ones. So yeah, well worth it. So I was going to make up a pineapple juice whilst we're on. So I tend to get them because I found out that you can put the skin through on a pineapple. So hang on, I'm just going to cut it a sec because I just feel I need a drink. So here's one I made earlier. This was watermelon with lime. Now this isn't my favourite, probably not going to get watermelon at the moment, but it is great in terms of like you get a lot of liquid from your watermelons. But yeah, and I found out with these as well. Well, this is the Galia, but with the cantaloupes, you don't have to take the skin off either. So you're getting all the nutrients that way, and also you're getting like all the juice that there is possible. So that's good. I'm going to check that you can with Galia before I do that one. But yeah, I recommend the melons generally on their own, not mixed with anything. I did mix the watermelon with lime. A lot of people swear by the watermelon at the moment. There's many people doing the watermelon washouts that you might have seen. So going past like 100 days just on the watermelon. Not necessarily the juices, it can be, but like eating as well, and just having life-changing experiences. So yeah, I wasn't quite ready for just watermelon, so I do still have choice of what I'm having. So when it comes down to like, you know, the mental chatter of what you're going to eat and all of that, a lot of that is taken away now, but you know, still like have a little bit of choice. It's not just watermelon on the menu. So yeah, my favourite by far, like I say, is the pineapples. What I've been doing is ripping these off like in the stores, because I live in an apartment. I feel like carrying that up to carry it down again. I get a fresh bin bag every time because it makes a lot. At the moment, I'm not doing anything with the pulp. Some people make like dehydrated crackers out of them and stuff. So what we're doing with the pulp, that's where all the fibre is. So what we're doing when we put it through the juicer is we're removing the fibre, and by doing so, gives our body a break from digestion, which it's doing like all of the time. We're eating most of the day, a lot of us. So yeah, it's giving our bodies that break, but we're able to fast for so much longer because we're the hunger. It's not like water fasting where you're going to have that hunger, and I know you can just drink more and everything, but it's so different. You can just keep going with the juice fasting, getting the nutrients from the fruit and veg. So like I said earlier, I might incorporate more veggies. I'm going to do some recipe videos. So I've got like a recipe book that includes like, it's got like a Christmas Day one as well. So, you know, if I'm still going at Christmas Day, I could do the one that's got like a sprout, parsnip, what else was in it? I mean, the potato as well and stuff. So I could go with the Christmas Day one for you all on video. And then it's got a few with like the greens in, which I've not been getting a lot of greens in at the moment. say at the start of this fast, so it was about day 2, I made the lemon ginger blast, like 2 litres of it, and it took me like 2 days to drink it, and then I even poured to drink a litre of it, and then I even poured like a litre of it away because it just hadn't kept that well. And yeah, I just knew then. I know they say that like the more you need it, the more resistance, the more you need it. But at the moment, this whole fast is intuition led. I've been in the raw community, I like call it, for like the 3 years, like I say, mainly through Facebook, through the Facebook groups, and then also watching different people's YouTube channels. But as of yesterday, I've actually come off the socials, apart from YouTube, which is kind of a little different, isn't it? So yeah, I'll share this in the Facebook page that I've got in my Facebook, and then yeah, I think that might be it. I don't think I'm going to go back. So yeah, this is just like the intuition that you're getting off the juice cleanse. Like initially it was to kind of be the next month, so that it would help improve my sleep when I'm away at work, and yeah, and then I've just done it a little bit earlier, and I thought, you know what, I don't think that I'm meant to be on the socials, just because of the way that how addictive they are and consuming that they are. So yeah, and I've already felt more creative juices just in a few days from not being on those 2 socials alone. So anyway, I digressed. So how I cut the pineapple then, I mean the Nama, it just cuts loads of it up for you down there as well. So yeah, so it's coming through now. And then as you can see, the pulp comes out the other side. This has been a favourite of mine at the moment, has been pineapple red grape, and non-seeded. So they're not as good as the seeded. I have recently had some from someone who grew them in an allotment. So obviously they were seeded, and I can get them from a store quite close by. But you know, we've sometimes just got to go with what we can get, and I do really love the juice, the red grape with the pineapple. So yes, fast forward a little bit. So here it is finished. It's usually more red than that, so maybe it needed a few more of the grapes. It looks slightly green, that's because the pineapples are a bit green, but what I found is that they're either green in England or they're off. That brown stage is when they go fermented. I've spoken to someone else about this as well, because I've tried it before and it's been too brown. You cut it open and when you see that it's like, it just looks different, and I know that when I've had it like that, you could just taste that it was off. So I am like, yeah, more careful with what I get. Like I do choose them, and it kind of, so yeah, that's what we get over here anyway. But yeah, they're still amazing. So comes out quite green. I've got these little cute mason jars. I've got another one. What was an orange and a berry as well. This is a strawberry. So there we go. I've had my fix. So yeah, more videos to come soon. I think I'll give you a bit of a rundown of where I'm at anyway. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you soon.